Hi, I'm Chap Bettis, author of The Disciple Making Parent, and this is my audio blog, where I read some of my blog posts in audio format for your convenience. Well, in today's episode, we're going to be thinking about asking life questions around the holidays. Proverbs 20, verse 5 says, "The purposes of a man's heart are deep waters, but a man of understanding draws them out." The holidays are a great time to reconnect with our family. And one of the ways we can encourage our children to grow wise is to ask questions when they're in the presence of older and wiser people. Just a few questions can draw wisdom from a humble, self-effacing saint or grandparent. Our American culture values the young and disparages the old. And as Christians, we're not immune from this blind spot as well. But what questions to ask? Well, I recently stumbled upon a PDF, and that link is in the blog post if you want to go there, that has a number of good questions to ask, and I highly recommend you take a look at it. Pick one or two of the questions and use it around the holidays or the next time you have someone into your house. But there's just one problem. That list can be pretty overwhelming. So I've pulled a few out, and I've added a few myself, and here are my suggested questions. So for the younger ones, to ask the older generation. 1, what's one of your first most vivid memories? What's one of your first most vivid memories? 2, what was the house or apartment or neighborhood like where you grew up? What was the house or apartment or neighborhood like where you grew up? Number 3, what were your favorite toys? Number 4, what big world events or inventions do you remember growing up? Number 5, when you grew up, did you have any family traditions associated with the holidays and with Christmas? Number 6, if appropriate, how did you come to know Christ personally? Number 7, if appropriate, how did you meet your spouse? Number 8, if appropriate, what do you like best about your spouse? Number 9, what do you wish you knew when you were my age? And number 10, what's one thing that God has been teaching you recently? You could ask one or more of these around the table. Or you could print down a few questions and make it a family scavenger hunt. During this week, you'll probably be interacting with family members you've not seen in a while. And the conversation can border on the shallow, or it can be contentious. How can you seize this intergenerational teaching moment and also deepen the conversation? Thank you for listening to the Disciple Making Parent audio blog. Did you know that one of our resources is designed specifically to help children ask questions of their parents or grandparents? It's called the Donut Date Journal number 2. The first one is for questions for parents to ask their children. The second one is for questions for children to ask their parents or grandparents. You can find it on our website at thedisciplemakingparent.com. Thanks for listening.